thousands of members of the Greek Communist Party gather to voice their reaction against the intense negotiations currently underway to install a pro-bailout government in Greece. After several days of intense negotiations between the 7 elected party leaders, Greece remains without a functional government that can represent the country in the upcoming ECOFIN, Eurogroup and NATO summits. The Greek Communist Party has been consistent in its stance in favor of Greece's exit in the European Monetary Union, believing Greece should abolish the Memorandum Agreement and refuse to recognize the country's debt towards its international lenders, the IMF, the EU and the European Central Bank, thus stopping all payments towards private creditors.
This national unity coalition talks are all pre-composed. The European capitalist forces are pushing for a coalition government so that they can legislate more austerity measures and fully implement those already passed by installing a technocratic type of office and remain in power as long as possible.
It also urges Greeks to consider what it calls the catastrophic consequences of another set of severe austerity measures. The country is avidly expected to vote as soon as there is an operative government, including a further 22% reduction in wages, the abolition of collective labor agreements and the imminent privatization of state-run companies and public utility enterprises.
We want to be able to govern and not have mere power as the mainstream parties mean it and use it. A people's powerful government and their type of government are two different things. People's rule comes from the bottom up, not the other way around. The other parties are trying to manage the electoral results and fool the Greek people.
Unlike the popular socialist leftist manifesto of Syriza, which is largely pro-European Union, the Greek Communist Party believes the European financial model is set up so that it cannot function as a unified welfare state or offer an alternative, lenient fiscal policy towards debt-ridden countries like Greece. The only beneficial step for the national economy is, according to the party, the renationalization of partially privately owned basic industries like shipyards and steelworks and the full nationalization of all Greek banks. The Greek Communist Party is the country's only political force with a direct anti-capitalist terminology. It stands against plutocracy and economic monopolies, the only party in Greece consistently in favor of the country exiting the Eurozone. Konstantin Venizelos, Press TV, Athens.